What's going on, people? King Rich is back again with another podcast, yeah? Big up to the old subscribers, new subscribers, everyone that supports the channel positively. Salute to all of you, yeah? We're going to jump into this right now. First question for you lot, yeah? What's a deal breaker when you're talking to a guy? What will be something that, if he's not doing this or if he does this, it can't go no further. It's done.
Constant replies.
Why do you need constant replies?
I can't go a day without you not speaking to me.
Okay.
It's just simple.
Yeah.
I need like a good morning or I just got back from work, good night, all of that. I just need day-to-day conversation. It doesn't have to be big, but it just needs to be constant.
Well, like the good morning text and all that.
It doesn't have to be that,
Yeah.
but if it's that, then I'm good with that.
So, like, how many texts a day do you think?
Yeah, I don't think it's the number of messages. It's just what you're talking about in the messages.
Like what? Give me an example.
I don't know if he talks about his day during the day.
Oh,
In the
so like
messages.
basically.
I don't want to like, hi, back home, back from work. That's it.
Oh, so you want him to be interesting.
Yeah.
Just be interesting, bro. Just be interesting. I hear that. All right, cool. What about you? What's a deal breaker?
I would say like if there is like easy disrespect. Like if it's too easy to shout.
What do you mean if it's too easy? For him or for you?
Oh, for him. If he starts moving away where like he don't answer or he's gonna be rude or aggressive or just because I don't know, like
So basically, if a guy's rude, that's a deal breaker. If he's
Yeah.
rude.
100%.
Yeah, I think that's standard though for everyone,
of
innit?
course.
You gotta say, what else do you think is a deal breaker besides a guy if he's rude?
just in terms of messages or in everything.
Just everything.
Cheating, stuff like that, obviously.
Oh, yeah, but that's like standard stuff. I'm saying like when you first meet a guy, yeah, and like obviously you're not in a relationship straight away, and you look at the guy and think, I like this, I don't like this, I like this, I don't like this. What are the things that if you see that it's gonna kill anything?
Oh, okay. If you're with me and you're not 100% with me,
100%.
if like you're
100.
sharing time with me and then you just because a girl is walking here you just like nah, come on, because all of this stuff, for example, me, I'm gonna see it. So if we share time together, like come, let's talk about us and just be like a bubble. Do you get what I mean?
On the first date, like boom, he shouldn't really be trying to move to other girls while he's with you. I get that, but outside of the date, he should be talking to other girls as well.
Oh, but yeah, say no more for that.
Oh, so that's all right.
Yeah,
But she
because we're
needs to
not
feel
together
special
or
within the
whatever.
time that she's given him.
What?
She needs to feel special within the time that she's given him.
So you don't mind that he's talking to other girls at the same time?
Not when you're with me.
So that's not a deal breaker for you. If he
No.
comes and he's like, oh, I'm dating other girls, you're going to continue to talk to him.
Yeah, because more time, I'll probably be dating other people too.
How many guys would you be dating at the same time? Like, just be real, innit?
Nah, I can only do two.
Or you can only juggle two. Yeah?
Nah. It's hard to do like anything other than just two people.
Is that so? Two is the maximum you've ever done in your life. Two at the same time.
Right now, yes.
That's good, man. Do you kiss both of them?
Depends.
Depends on what.
It depends on the vibe. Because,
On the vibe with both of them.
yes.
That's good, man.
Why are you looking at me?
That's good, isn't it? So
Yeah.
what do you mean? Like, what kind of vibes? Like,
It depends because obviously you're going to have two different people. So it just depends on how I connect with the both of them.
so if they both got the same vibe, then what happens? You
More
kiss
time
both of
they
them,
don't
innit?
have the same vibe. More time they don't.
No, but I'm just saying, what if though? Hypothetically, what if?
Sure.
So hypothetically, if you're talking to two guys at the same time, yeah, and both of them have got a good vibe, let's just say a good vibe, not the exact same vibe, yeah. Are you gonna be like kissing and feeling up both of them, or what? Like, what's gonna happen?
Yes.
So you're gonna be kissing and feeling up both of them?
Yes.
That's good, man.
I'm going to say it with chest.
Yeah, go
yes.
on. Yeah, listen.
I will. I
Live
will
your
be.
movie, man.
Per.
Yeah.
Gee, that's good, man. What about you? What's a deal breaker, fam?
If he's broke, bad hygiene, dirty man, whoring, all sorts.
Hold on,
I've got
you
a
won't
list,
know.
babe.
Hold on. When you first meet the guy, you're not gonna know if he's whoring. You're not gonna know
I
that.
do. I have an antenna and I'm like, To get
No,
me
you don't, fam.
to get me to link you already requires a lot. So I will feel that I already tell a guy when I'm chatting to him from the jump, I already tell him start filtering out your hoes if you think that me and you are gonna, get
So you're not
together.
gonna do what she does and talk to.
No, I told you, one man at a time over here.
Yeah, but then how do you know if he's right for you?
No, most of them are not. Minimum. From the jump, I know. So I need to know. Look, when you get around me, you gotta be spending some money.
So is that the top deal breaker?
Teeth as well.
Is that the top teeth? Teeth. Is that the top
No,
teeth?
serious.
Is that what is the top deal breaker though? Top two.
Well, okay, so yeah, again, if I can't date a broke guy, and I certainly can't date a guy who has no hygiene.
If a guy works like just a standard job, is that too broke for you?
Be real.
No, you be real.
You be real.
You be real.
What's a standard?
standard job?
No, it's not. It's not gonna work for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. So what kind of jobs like the guys you date? What kind of jobs like?
No, we're not doing this.
What kind of jobs, fam?
We're not doing this.
Drilling and trapping. Anyway, so I know you already taken and married and that, but what was a deal breaker back in the day for you? When you was in the world? When you was like everybody else? What was the deal breakers?
I would say somebody who appeared to be a criminal, like any kind of criminal kind of behavior.
Really?
What
Why?
does that mean though?
Like, okay, so say for example, somebody who's like flashing cash around, or like if I ask you what you do for a job and you can't give me a straight answer, then that tells me that you're doing something dodgy.
But he's got money. But what if he's got the money then? What like ain't that all right? He's got money in it. Like you don't have to pay for nothing, innit?
No, I don't care about that, because for me, it comes down to integrity. I think somebody who works hard for their money and is honest is more important than somebody who's flashing cash around. Because, I mean, number one, I'm a lawyer, so I'm going to have to, like, I have responsibilities if I know some criminal activity is going on. And two, I'm not going to respect
If you was talking to a guy, yeah, and like, let's say somehow he managed to just finesse his way into making you like him, yeah, then you found out that, yeah, he's a criminal, then what? Are you going to just like excommunicado or what? What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Are you going to tell the police?
Yeah, I'm gonna, no, I'll just block.
Oh,
Just block.
that's mad. What kind of criminal is bad and what kind is good? Actually, scratch that. What kind of criminal is okay for you to date?
It's okay for me to date a criminal.
No, I get that, but what kind is more okay in your
What's more
book?
lenient towards?
I mean, different if it's a killer or if it's a just,
Yeah,
You're so funny.
Yeah, I had
we know the extreme ones, innit?
Yeah.
Like, but what kind of ones would you be like? Oh, I don't mind.
If he's doing fraud, would you date him?
Depends.
Okay.
Where
Maybe.
Mr. Penn's over here, bro. Like it's bad
Because
like,
it's not black or white. There's always just
it is
so many
black.
colours
It is
in
actually black.
between.
It is actually black and white because if he does fraud, he's taking money from somebody, and the money is being spent on him and what he wants to spend it on. It's actually very black and white.
Like, would you date a drug dealer?
no,
Why?
because I'm scared.
So when there's an aspect of danger and violence, maybe no. But if
Yeah.
it's a white collar crime like fraud
Yes.
or
Exactly.
There's a
money
danger.
theft.
Hold on. There's a danger of violence with fraud as well. The person
Yeah,
that
but
gets
it's
frauded, if he finds out who did it, bro, like, bro, that's mad.
That's true. I'm trying to give her some ideas, maybe.
Would you date someone who burgles homes?
No.
Burglar.
No.
A burglar.
Not
What about
on-
you?
listen-
Hold on. What about you? Would you date a criminal?
No. For me,
One.
straight no, because I don't even steal in the shop. I never steal in my whole life or like took money in my mom's bag, because in my head you're going to see straight away that I've done something wrong. So that you can be a drug dealer, you can be, or you just do fraud. It's still wrong for me, so it's no, straight away.
You've never dated a naughty boy.
No.
Okay. What about you? Have you ever dated a naughty boy before?
I love them.
Oh, she loves them.
No,
Why? Why do you love these criminals? Why?
because I believe that a man has to do what a man has to do to provide.
Yeah, provide for you.
Yeah.
That's mad. So what is all crime okay then?
Absolutely.
Every single crime is
no,
okay.
I have boundaries. Everyone has boundaries.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Let's say man ran in the house, tried to take the stash. You had to murder the guy, took the stash. Is that okay with you?
I mean, my friends do that, so I don't really know.
Oh, okay. So then obviously if your friends are doing it, then there would be nothing for you to date a guy that does that, innit?
I don't know. I can't.
You don't
answer
care
that.
as long as the peas is there, innit?
Well, yeah, get rich or die trying, bro.
There you go.
Just be perfect.
Just be perfect, bro. Just be rich, bro. Just be a criminal, bro. Do you know what? The funny thing is, even though like some people see that as mad, I think a lot of girls think like that, to be honest.
Like me.
Yeah, in that respect of like, then they don't really mind. Like, if the guy is doing whatever out there, but he's providing, I think a lot of girls will have it. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
but like you girls are saying that no, you wouldn't date a drug dealer. So that means you're gonna date, or like you're not gonna date a criminal. So that means I don't know the type of people that you do date, but it's like, do you care about where he takes you? Do you care about so you care about what he does for a living, but when you're dating this guy, do you look into the future of the relationship?
do you look in the future of the relationship?
Obviously.
No, you don't, because
Yes,
you're
I
talking about
do.
criminals. The criminals don't tend to have the brightest futures.
Well, we're getting too deep about this criminal stuff.
It's not. It's kind of shallow, really.
No, it's
they go
not.
jail quite a lot.
Well, it depends what kind of crime it is, isn't it?
If you are committing a crime, it's only a matter of time until you're found out in some way or another. And it's only a matter of time until, I mean, maybe you haven't been found out now, but they might be investigating you. They're gathering evidence against you. Like, it's only a matter of time. And it's going to be a very sad future for you if you are stuck with, a child or responsibilities and he's in jail. Like, it's not going to be a good future for you. I think you deserve better.
Like, I'll be real with you. Most of everybody I know that was on road doing their thing, they've been jailed. They've been caught at some point.
I mean, yeah, a
You know
lot
what I'm
of
saying?
people
Like,
do go jail.
so, like most people get caught. You know what I'm saying? And they could be careful as well. Sometimes you just get caught.
You don't need to be a criminal to bring money at home. Like, you can be an artist, you can be, I don't know, an architect or...
An artist, they're not rich.
Yeah, but they can make...
Depends.
I mean, there is always a way to find, like, for me, it's too easy to just, like, do you know what, let me do this, and have this risk on my shoulder. No. Let's do the things properly and that's it.
A guy with motivation is sexy. Simple.
So if he's got
Passion.
motivation to burgle houses, then that's sexy. Then
That ain't cute.
why?
That ain't cute for me.
He motivates other criminals.
Because who I surround myself with is basically who I am.
You said you didn't care like 2 2s ago.
Yeah,
Now
but
you're
I'm
trying to come
thinking
motivational speaker, bruv. What do you mean, man?
No, 'cause I'm
you
thinking
two
about
are
it
sitting
now.
next to each other, and you was meant to be sitting next to
I
each
feel
other
like
because you
you're
have the same
personally
mindset.
targeting me.
I'm not.
Nah,
I'm just going off what you said.
Nah, I just think keep it cute.
All right.
Keep
So
it
if the guy
squish.
bangs fraud, that's okay.
Keep it cute
Yeah, there you go.
is all I'm gonna say. Keep it cute.
There you go.
Simple.
I don't care what you do as long as you're bringing in dough.
I don't have sympathy for women when they date criminals and it all goes pear shaped. I don't have no
Most
sympathy.
women leave when it goes pear-shaped anyways. If you decide
And that says a lot about you lot.
Who's
innit?
you lot?
Them lot or you lot, innit?
Who's you?
What?
Who's you?
Them lot or you lot. That's what I'm saying. If you're not in that, then you're not in that, innit? I just feel like this, like there's plenty of normal guys out there, and there's even guys that are legit that make a lot of money. So like why would you pick to be with a criminal? Like I think what it is that a lot of girls find that exciting, bruv. That life being with a criminal is exciting because there is a level of excitement there.
I agree. I'm not gonna lie. An average guy is not buying me a £30,000 watch, and like, you know, if that's what I want for my
What
birthday.
kind of watch was it? What kind of watch?
We had this conversation
I don't
on
remember.
a previous podcast.
I don't remember.
What's the most expensive gift that a guy's got for you?
Yeah.
For me, it was an expensive watch.
What was the name of the watch?
Audemars Piguet.
Okay.
Yeah, and of course.
Are you wearing it now?
No.
Oh.
But again,
Was he
like
a
an
criminal?
average guy, he no.
Okay.
A criminal is subjective.
Mm.
The government commits crimes.
So what do you think about this? So what do you think about all this criminal love romancing? What do you think about it?
Being a criminal is not glamorous. I think that it's been glamorized in the media. I think that it's been glamorized through music. Like, I don't know, I grew up listening to like 50 Cent and all of these guys. I used to love that kind of music, and it glamorizes a dangerous and a dangerous life that people die, people end up with, their father's in jail. Imagine you grow up without your father, you're going to have so many disadvantages in society. Like, I don't think it's something that you can play around with, because once you're involved in it, you could be in danger. You could be walking down the street, they'll say that's his girl, boom, get stabbed in the back or whatever it is. Like, you just don't know. And I think that it's something that we should not play with, because you're playing with fire.
I don't have sympathy when that happens. I think, yeah, you're just having a good time. Live your movie, girl. Live that gangster flick, bruv. Yeah? And then when the flick flicks you, bruv, that's it, bruv.
So do you think a girl should be a ride or die
For who?
for her man?
What kind of man?
The criminal.
Well, obviously not.
Okay.
I don't think it's not a good investment. It's not a good choice to get with somebody who's always on the verge of, he could go to jail, he could get murked. I don't think that's a smart investment. Like, do you know what I mean?
I agree.
Respectfully. Does anyone object or agree with that? Or okay.
Agreed.
No, but what I will add is I feel like your environment will impact the type of men that you do end up dating, and who, what then the influences in terms of like the music you grow up listening to can play a huge factor into the type of men and women that you may date when you're older. Like, a lot of men listen to City Girls in the clubs and stuff like
Men
that.
listen to City
men
Girls.
do listen to City Girls.
Yeah.
Most men know in the clubs they play City Girls, innit? And it's like,
I don't know. I don't go clubs.
but they do. And then being in the club, you're gonna attract a city girl because that's all you kind of know. Like, you grow up around women who want a certain lifestyle.
Women like you.
Yes. And that's what you attract.
Why are you a city girl? Why?
Why?
You sound like you have an understanding of what's going on outside, but you still choose to be city girl. Why do you do that?
I'm not a city girl. I'm a London city girl. Big difference.
What's the difference between city girl and London
City
girl?
girls, like, worldwide might be on the, like, if you listen to the lyrics, they're on like finesse these men and F these men and take their money.
I thought that's what you was
No,
on though,
I'm on
finessing.
London city girl mode. This is different. This is different.
So you're not giving out vagina. That's what you're saying.
It. Thanks, babe. Yeah.
So you're not giving out the box.
Yes.
That's what you're saying.
Yes, that's the
So
difference.
so really you are finessing, innit? Because the guys think that they might be able to get box and then they don't get it, and then you get everything you want.
Yes.
So you are finessing.
Yes.
So you're a criminal as well.
What?
That was a big jump.
Con woman.
That was a leap.
Conning. Yeah, I hear that.
So I think the moral of the story is you're never going to find your wife in the club then. So don't try and find your wife in the club, number one. And number two, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, like, we're all adults and we can make choices. Like, we know that, a criminal might be a bad choice. We know that a certain type of woman might be a bad choice. So regardless of the music that we're listening to or what we see on TV or on social media, like, we all have a brain to think, do you know what? Is this going to be a good idea for my life or not?
Do you have something to say? If you got something to say, speak.
I
Go
don't know
on.
if I agree with that statement.
No, I don't agree.
Which part?
You're not gonna find a wife in a club.
No.
No, it's not.
That's too
Because it depends
Talking to the mic.
it depends for what you go to the club. If you go to the club just to be a city girl, or if you go to the club just to spend a night out with friends or just to have fun.
I just don't necessarily think that, like, a city girl would make a good wife.
Yeah, but not only city girls goes to the club.
It's true.
That's
Yeah,
the
it's
thing.
not just black or white. I understand what you mean, but I just think you're more likely to find a good quality woman who's maybe not out drinking or, like, out doing drugs or whatever in the club.
But what's wrong with a city girl? I don't understand.
My understanding is that it's just like an independent woman, somebody who's out making her own money, somebody who's maybe more masculine than feminine, somebody who's maybe thinking more about herself and, like, furthering her future than maybe
She's talking
a
about you,
family.
fam.
Not really, because on the
Based on the
last
things
episode-
you've said on this show, that sounds like you.
No, because on the last episode, when he asked, "Are you an independent woman?" What did I say?
Can't
no,
remember.
I said no.
But you want a
And-
guy to pay for everything.
No, they do pay for everything. It's not that I want. It's just what happens.
Okay.
Big difference.
But you want a guy that's going to pay for everything.
Well, if he does, then if he doesn't, I don't want him.
That's what she's accustomed to.
That's the way she's tailoring her life. Because when I asked what's a deal breaker, the first thing she said was, I'm not going to date a broke
But
guy.
have you ever have to ask for money
In
from
what-
a man?
No.
It's what she's accustomed to. It's what just she attracts and what she gets. It's as
She's
simple
lucky
as that.
then.
It's not luck.
If
bro.
she's not
So what is it
asking
then?
and they're willing to give,
Huh?
then it's not her fault.
Okay, let's say you have a son, yeah?
Yeah.
Would you be okay with your son giving some girl money like that?
If he's in love and this is the one for him, sure.
If he's in love. What have
If
you...
he-
bruh,
love is love, innit?
Tell
bruh.
them. Tell
Love is
them.
love. I can't
What do you mean
tell
tell
my
them, bruv? Don't try about tell them, bruv.
I can't tell my son who to love.
Exactly.
That's not the question I'm
so
asking
what's
you. You're
the question?
confusing the question on purpose. I understand this. I've done over 100 of these shows. Yeah. The question is, would you be okay with your own flesh and blood? You carried him for 9 months.
How old is he?
And you listen, I haven't finished. Yeah. And you watched him grow and you want the best for this child, bruv. Yeah. You want him to be the best version of himself, bruv. Then you come to find out that he's just giving money to some girl he met in the club. Just like that.
But is it
Would
just
you be
some
okay
girl?
with that?
Are you some girl when you're dating
I'm
a guy?
asking you. I'm asking
Exactly.
you.
Listen, I need context.
I am giving you
I need
context.
in depth.
to them.
But this is the
Do you
thing.
think the guys that are giving her money, do you think she knows their mum?
How do you know that?
I'm just saying. Do
So ask her that
So,
question.
okay, every guy that's giving you money.
that.
Exactly. I was trying to help her and you was digging it more. You was digging a deeper hole for her, man. I was trying to help her out.
Because yeah, it's not that Kim is, it's not that whoever, it's not even just Kim. It's not that they're their girlfriend. It's just a random person
That you're just
it's
seeing.
A stranger.
A
that they've
random
met.
person is different.
But that's what I said in the beginning, though.
Well, I'm
just
not
some girl. I just said
random.
some
But you're
girl.
a stranger to him.
No, I'm not.
But you're expecting.
You're not
money
his
off
girl.
the bat.
Listen. You're not his girl. That's just a
Yeah.
simple thing. There's no boyfriend girlfriend thing there, and he's just giving her money, and they're going out, and he's spending money on her. He's not even sleeping with her. He's just giving her money.
Oh, he's
Would
not?
would that be okay?
Never.
So what you
his
thought? You
choice.
lot
Hold on. Let her answer.
No,
Would it,
don't.
would it be okay?
If that's what he wants to do, he can do that.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
I would raise my son smart enough to know who's right and who's not
Everyone
right.
thinks they're raising their child smart. I don't mean their child's gonna come out smart, bruv. Because there's some guys that give her money for nothing.
It depends. It just depends. Like,
But
there
it's
ain't-
What was that
for
watch you got?
nothing. It's
What-
not for
what
nothing.
was that watch you got?
It's for being me. Like,
but clearly he had the money to give it to her. No,
Bruv, give the money to charity, bruv.
no.
What do you mean?
Yeah, invested in a house. Do
Invest
something
a
smart
house,
with the
buy a
money.
house.
But maybe he's
real
already
estate,
done that.
do something proper. You're just giving money away.
Well, then buy
to,
another one.
to a girl that doesn't even care.
No, I do care. I'm like a mother figure in a man's life.
You said that you tame men
Yeah,
last
exactly.
week. So
I
how's that a
tame-
mother?
What does a mother do to someone you're
mother.
raising a mom?
you want to be a mother
Loves
figure to
him
a man?
Not really.
Damn.
But you
That's
give your mom
crazy.
money in it. So it's like, give me money, boys.
I don't think.
So if he's giving you money and he's not giving his mum money,
No. Whoa.
okay,
That's up to him, man. I'm not telling him what to do.
okay.
Some guys
You
are
see?
on that. That's up to him. You can't make anyone do something they don't want to do. People are going to do things because we all have free will. We're going to do what we want to do. So if I'm out with a guy and he wants to give me money, perfect. And I don't have to sleep with you because it's no strings attached.
So you'd be okay if your son was doing that?
Let's leave this question now.
No, but
Stop
I
now.
just think that's wild though. Like, don't you think? If I found out that my son is just giving just some girl money, bruv, no, we have
But
to have a
how old is
serious.
he?
We have to have a serious
How old is he?
conversation, bruv. It don't matter. I don't care how old he is, bruv. He needs to know better. The hell? What do you mean how old? What difference does it make how old he is? What difference does it
If
make?
he's over the age of like 21, that's his damn business.
Wow,
That's
bro.
his damn business.
So
But if he came to you for
ain't what
advice-
when he hold on. When he turns 21, so you don't have the responsibility to advise him and direct him in the right direction,
I would have thought that I've already given him that growing up.
bro. You're his parent for life. Do you understand that?
100%.
So why would your duties turn off when he becomes 21?
Because he's a grown man. Who?
It doesn't
what
matter.
Grown man
It
wants
doesn't
their
matter.
mum telling them
It doesn't matter.
what
It doesn't.
to do with
I
their
don't agree
income.
with that. That's
So your mum-
scary.
So if your mum was telling you what to do with your money,
It's
how
not
are you
about
going to
telling
react?
you what to do. At the end of the day, all I said is that we would have to have a serious conversation. The child can listen to what I'm saying or do what the hell the child wants to do. But I'm going to have that conversation, 100%. I'm not going to be like, well, then I don't care. Bruv, I do care. That's my child. What do you mean?
All right.
I don't want strangers finessing my child.
So
That's
do you
crazy.
listen to your mum?
It depends what she's talking about.
Okay.
If what she's saying makes sense, I'll hear it. If it doesn't make sense, then I'll do what I'm doing.
But some kids, it don't make sense to them.
Okay.
Or some adults, let me word that properly.
Okay.
Some adults don't
Yeah, but
Take
in
that
this
advice.
scenario, we know what we're talking about in this
Alright.
scenario. Do you get what I'm saying?
just leave me.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, but I'm not some girl anyway. So when
It's
you're
not
giving
about
me-
you, fam. You're just
in
an
general,
example.
Yeah, just
Yeah, sorry, I had to use you as an
any
example.
woman who is like acting this kind of way potentially and then expecting money and saying that money. If my son came to me, I would say that is a huge red flag. I want you to have more respect. If a woman truly cares about you, she's not going to be expecting money from you. She would just want to be with you. That's what I would tell them. Because then they're going to be chasing that. They're going to be expecting that from you. So if you want all this stuff now at the start before you're even his girlfriend, then what are you going to expect later on in life? She's just going to be milking you your whole life.
Oh, yeah, I want to change the pace though. I saw one video on TikTok. I don't know if you lot saw it, yeah? And it was like there was a man and a woman was getting married and they're saying their vows. And then it was like for richer, for poorer. She was making a face and then the pastor was like, yeah, she said that he can't be broke. And then the other bit was
to obey.
you have to obey your husband. And
Which
then
is
she
like
was like,
no.
like, what do you lot think about that? What do you think? I don't say it depends.
No, it just rich or poor is okay. I can love you if you're rich or poor, but
Of course you're going to love him if he's rich. That's easy.
no, it just I'm not gonna. You say and obey, right? No,
Why?
because I'm not under you.
Yes, you
We
are.
are the same. No,
Yes, you are.
no, we are the same level.
He's the head and you're the body.
Nah, generally the woman's the head and the man the body.
Preach.
How?
Preach.
How?
Yeah, explain
Because, for example, we are going to be like on the little details, or we are going to care of some stuff that the guy might make a bit messy. We are going to be more organized and stuff. So we are going to, of course. We are going to, yeah. And then if he needs to be, I don't know, violent or whatever, he's gonna do this job. But if we need to sit down and like, I don't know, that's how we see the thing. He can be a head,
Because
but
you can tidy the room. That's what you're saying. That
No.
makes you the head.
no. But
What?
for me, there is no level. You and me, we are the same.
Yeah.
If you start to say, because I'm a man, and
You should be equal
Okay.
in a
No,
So,
we're
relationship.
so you're saying that the man and the woman are equal in the home, yeah?
yeah,
100%.
yeah,
You're sticking to that, yeah?
yeah.
Okay,
sticking
cool.
with that as
Okay,
well.
cool. No problem. So, okay, say when you're at home and someone breaks into the house and you're both asleep and you both hear the noise, are you gonna go downstairs to investigate?
I will ask him, obviously.
Why are you gonna ask him?
Why
Obviously,
not?
you're equal.
I'm scared as well. But if he
What do
doesn't,
you mean as well?
No, but, we
I'm
all
scared as
know.
well.
We all know you're going to play the but we all know. Do you get
It's
what
not
I mean?
about playing. It's actually biology. It's not about playing.
It's the pen of the guys, trust me. But if he doesn't want to go, okay, I'm gonna go then.
You'd go on your own.
That's it. Nobody goes. We stay in the room. Call the police. That's it.
So you
Nobody
wanna,
goes.
That's
Bruh.
crazy.
For what? You
Bruh.
go and
okay, let me
he
give you
gonna
another
kill
example because
That's
let me
it.
give you even more and these examples can happen. They happen in real life. Let's say you and your man are outside and then there's a gang of drunk guys, yeah, and they come to start trouble with you lot. Who is going to defend who? The man's going to defend the woman or the woman's going to defend the man? And remember, you said men and women are equal.
It's gonna depend. Last time I was in club, I opened more my mouth than my boyfriend because the guy was on my case. Do you get what I mean? But obviously, if it's a thing where like there is a lot of men Me personally, of course, I
Do you
can't
know?
do nothing.
You know, talk is cheap. Have you ever heard that before? Talk is cheap. Have you ever heard that
Yeah.
line before? Do you know why people say that?
Tell me why.
Because talk is just talk. It's not action. The world runs on action.
Okay.
You know, when like people, when a country will go and invade another country, they don't do it with talking. They do
Yeah.
it with action, because that's
Okay.
what actually matters. When I said who's gonna defend you, and you said, yeah, I was doing the talking, that don't really mean nothing, because if those people you was talking to decide to get violent, bruv, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing. He would have to. The guy would have to step up, even if he's scared. He has to.
But there is some guy.
But why?
Why? Because
But you think
because
it's
of biology.
stronger than
That's
you.
why.
Why you think he's just stronger than you? Maybe I'm stronger than my boyfriend. You
There
don't
is
know.
No, there's no way.
What kind of
There's
boyfriend
no
is
way.
that? I want to know what kind of boyfriend is that.
It's a biological fact that men are like 5, I don't even know, I'm not even going to say the number, so much stronger than us as women. They can do so much more than we can, that it's not about maybe I can be stronger than him. It's not biological possible.
That's fairy tales. To say maybe I'm going to be stronger. How many of your ex-boyfriends or guys you've talked to have you been stronger than them? How many of them? Talking to the mic.
Maybe no one, but because I'm not looking
It's
for
not
someone.
maybe. It's
No,
either
no.
it is or it
It's
isn't.
no one.
Okay.
Because maybe I'm not looking for someone who is less strong than me. Maybe, but
Maybe
you're gonna
you're
find a man who is
Maybe
stronger
you're
than.
not looking for someone less stronger than you.
Yeah,
Well, okay.
that's why I
There's
never
a reason
date.
for that. Do you know why the
No,
reason
because
is?
maybe
Because
you're
women
a-
like to be felt protected when they're with a guy. Why would you, as a woman, want to date somebody who's weaker than you, who you have to protect? That doesn't make no sense.
It's not going to happen.
But after, it's not all the guys that they know how to fight as well.
That
get what I
don't
mean?
matter. It doesn't
No,
matter.
because-
That's irrelevant.
Yeah, no, but trust me, like you said, yeah, they can be talking and stuff, but if there is 5 guys and the guy don't know how like to fight, or like he's gonna be struggling, or what are we supposed to do in this situation?
That's a fair enough thing, yeah. But if we just look at it as typically men versus women, who's gonna be more likely and more capable to fight against other men?
Obviously,
Men or women?
Obviously, men.
Exactly. So that's all I'm saying. So that in that sense, right there, we're not equal, fam.
Fair enough, but this is
Okay.
not something that we decide to like.
It's
do you
not
get what I
about
mean?
the side.
Yeah,
we're
but
just
this-
making a point.
There's other things that will make us unequal. Women are just intelligently more smarter than men.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You don't agree?
Woo! Let's go! Intelligence.
way.
Let's go. IQ. Let's go.
No way.
So why do you think that?
They just
How? How did you get to that conclusion?
Don't be shy. Talk your truth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it.
No. Go on.
She made a very valid point. Go on.
Go on.
I'm
Listen,
gonna
go
leave
on.
it though, because
Listen,
majority-
we're here to talk, innit? Don't be scared, man. Like, it's calm, innit? Go on, say what
lost
you
it
think.
anyways.
You
I
think
lost
women are more smart. Why?
I just think emotionally, women are more smart in relationships. They lead emotionally in a relationship. They do.
So you could say women have more emotional intelligence.
100%.
Okay. What does that mean?
What do you mean? If we
I'm
go
just
back
asking
to
you, what
the
does it mean?
original question,
I hear, no, because I've heard a lot of women on my show say emotional intelligence. I just want to know what that means. What does
Just-
it mean?
oh, don't do that to me, because I don't even know how to explain it.
So you're talking about something you don't know what it is. Nah, I'll joke. I'll kid it with you. Listen, the thing about that emotional thing, yes, I think women are more in touch with their emotions and they're just a more emotionally based being. Do you get what I'm saying? Men are more logic based, women are more emotion based. That's why women tend to be better with children. They can empathize with children. They're better nurturers because they're more in touch with their emotion and, you know, all of that. Yeah, I can, you see, I explained it for you. Don't worry, I got you. Helping the
Thank
community
you.
one by one. Yeah. But at the end of the day, does that make us equal?
Yeah, but it doesn't make us equal. But physical is just not, it's not the top. It's not the top.
But
Good
it is the
girl.
top, because it's like
No, it's not.
that's like life and death. Like
But we're
we
not
look
always
at the
talking
Bi-
about life and death.
Yeah, but if it's going to come to that, then that's what it will come to, and you need that male strength to protect you. It's not, we're not equal. And also, like I heard this quote: a woman is like waves in the ocean, and a man is like the mountain. Which one is going to lead better? Are the waves going to lead the mountain, or is the mountain going to lead the waves? We are, like you said, we're emotional. We're so emotionally volatile all over the place. Through the month, we're different. Like, that's not necessarily a quality that makes us a good leader. It makes us good at other things.
I think it's so sad that you think that way, and I think that the fact that you can sit here and talk about being and putting a man above you is
A man
why
is above me,
Yeah, but this is where
100%.
this is where I think you're not you, but women who have this mentality are pick-me's, and that's all it is.
I don't care. You can
just
call me a
pick me.
pick-me.
You're putting your hand
Anybody
up,
who's
guys.
like
Pick me, guys. Pick me, guys. Pick me.
I don't need
'Cause
you to pick
what
me.
woman
I'm
in her
already
right mind?
married. I don't need anybody to pick me. Do you understand?
Anyways, what
No,
woman
it's not
in her right
anyways.
mind?
I'm
yeah,
already
what woman-
married. I don't need
What
anybody to
woman?
pick me.
What
Hold on,
woman
one
in
at a
her
time,
right
one at a
mind
time.
is gonna sit here, yeah, with a sane woman is gonna sit here and be like, you know what? A man is above me. Like, that's crazy.
The
I feel
man
like
is
this
above
is
the woman.
crazy
This is
because
how
he's
a
stronger than
family
me.
works.
No,
Because
no,
he's
no, no.
stronger
Listen,
than me.
listen.
Love
Hold
it,
on,
fam.
hold on.
Love it, fam. We live in the
Hold on.
21st
It's not about
century.
above. It's about someone's
No,
got to
but
be
she
the
just said
No,
above.
but I'm just gonna make it clear what I was saying. Like, you two can get into it or whatever, yeah. But what I'm saying is someone has to be the leader.
Exactly.
And
that's what
in
I mean.
listen, and I'm somebody, I've been in many
Hold on,
relationships.
King. The
Hold
leader
on.
of what?
I've been in leader of the relationship, leader of the household, leader when we are outside in
That's
the real
too
world.
traditional. That's too traditional.
It doesn't matter about too traditional, because when danger comes, you're gonna want traditional, bruv.
But your life isn't always filled with danger.
You're not gonna be the hero. You're not gonna be Batman, bruv. You're not.
He's not gonna be Batman either.
How can you say that? How much? Okay, let me ask you a question. How much do you weigh? Hold on. How much do you weigh? And how tall are you?
I'm talking meters, so 1.74 for 75
These
kilos.
mad units, bruv. But okay, put it like this, yeah. The average guy is gonna be bigger and stronger than you. So even if you have been going to kickboxing class or whatever, he's still gonna have an advantage over you. You have a better chance if you are with a guy, even if the guy is not trained. Just the fact that biology, testosterone, muscle density, bone density gives a man an advantage. So it's like, I find it weird when women try to say, but maybe the guy's not strong, or maybe the guy can't fight. Bro, that's ridiculous thing to say, really.
It depends. It's the same. For me, yeah, a guy and a girl complete each other. Like, if a guy want to do something, he's going to be thinking, oh, what do I need? And the girl might find the idea. Do you get what I mean? So it's not he needs to be the leader and you just have to follow.
Yeah,
So-
everything.
Sometimes he can be.
Yeah, everything
but-
starts because a woman doesn't wanna obey. Why the woman has to?
The guy provides and protects for a woman in a traditional sense. A man provides and protects for a woman. So he is at service to her. He's in servitude to her by default. The fact that a man is going to feel compelled to protect his woman, that is servitude. Do you understand that? So the fact that when it comes to the thing of, oh yeah, obey your husband. Oh no, I'm not going to do that. So why should he protect you, bruv? Yeah, you never
Exactly.
thought about that, did ya?
Protecting isn't just strength.
Oh my God, bro! Like you lot talk like you are MMA fighters, and like this thing doesn't matter. It matters because people get mashed up all the time, fam.
And I hear that. And yeah, when you are in the real world, ladies, you actually do need a man that can protect you. Because I've been in situations where I've needed and really benefited from having male protection. And even like growing up with a father is really important because he is able to protect you. So that is important. And also providing is key.
Wow, I'm proud of you.
Yeah, but
You've learned a lot in this couple shows, bruv. Listen, you're learning still.
Providing-
You've learned a lot. You've learned a lot. Just say you learned a lot. Say it. Just say I've learned a lot. Go on.
you know I don't obey men.
God, carry on. Carry on what you were saying, man.
No.
Okay. All right. So, boom. I won that argument. She lost.
No.
lost.
Allow it.
Can I just say something? When people want to talk about traditional relationships and they're saying that we shouldn't obey men, this is the thing, yeah? So I think that in a relationship, the man should be the head because men, in my opinion, are better leaders when it comes to certain things in life. And on top of that, you can't have two bosses. Like, you can't have two CEOs. You can't have two people who are in charge of everything, because it just, nothing works that way. Businesses don't work that way. It doesn't. There's the head, and then there's the person who supports. And that doesn't mean that, like, you can't have a back and forth, a discussion. You're not going to make decisions together. But at the end of the day, when your husband comes to you or your boyfriend comes to you and says, look, I think this is the best thing, I think that if you have that respect for him and you can say, do you know what, I'm going to go with what you think, because I think that your judgment on this is sound, and I know I've chosen the right man to lead me and to lead the relationship, that's going to be better. Because guess what? If you're sitting there thinking, I'm the boss too, you're always going to be butting heads. Always.
Forever negotiating. Nothing will get done.
Why
Ever.
not sit together and try to figure out something that...
Yeah.
Like, a lot of times when these kind of conversations come, it's like a lot of women think, oh, it's some slave thing.
No.
And it's not a slave thing. Like, it's really not. It's just, at the end of the day, someone's got to be the leader. And it's not to say you are less of a human being. That's not what I'm trying to say. But I'm saying I'm the leader, bro. And that's it. You can play the support or go back to the streets. And there you go.
Sorry.
Yes, I said it. Look. Yes, I said it. So?
Okay, so if you're wrong, for example, to take a decision or whatever, if you're wrong, I'm explaining you, simply how can you be wrong or that can go wrong, but you still want to be on it because I'm the leader, I'm the man, no, I'm always right.
No,
What you
it's
do
not
then?
about being always right. At the end of the day, we already made that clear distinction that men are more logic-based and women are more emotional-based. So if somebody thinks more logically, they're going to tend to make better decisions than someone that thinks emotionally. Because guess what? You know when a lot of times people kill people, that's out of emotion. Then after, when their logic brain comes into it, oh, I wish I never done that, when they're sitting in prison for 25, 30 years, it's emotion. It's emotion. When people... It is emotion.
And they're more
it is emotion.
made-
That's the reason why a man will tend to be a better leader than a woman, because a woman's more emotion based.
Yeah, we have amazing women leaders. So you've made a valid point. I get where you're coming from, but it's not black and white. There are in relationships, a traditional relationship is where, based on certain principles that have come from old religions and scripts and whatever, where a man is a leader. And that's where a lot of people have adopted their values, and they think that a man can lead them. Where is a man leading you to? Have you ever asked that? And it's always, no, seriously, like, where is this guy taking me? Like, most of these guys don't know what they're on.
Yeah, but this is
Hold on. Let me land.
Finish.
No, you can go.
Yeah, thank you. And then I'll go to you next. This is the thing. This is why choosing the right guy is so crucial. Because if you pick a guy based on he's tall, he's cute, or he's willy, well, bruv, you might find you fall into a lot of problems.
Yeah, but
if
average
you pick
people
a
do
guy
that.
if you pick a guy who is steady in his own life, think about it, yeah? You look at his own life. Is he steady? Does he make good decisions in his own life? Is he balanced? If he can already pattern himself, then he'll be able to be a good leader in a relationship because he patterned himself. If you're just picking a guy because he's cute, but it could work, it might not. It's more of a gamble. That's the whole point. Because if you're getting to the point of getting married and you're sharing these vows of obey and all of that, I think you should have found out what type of guy he is from a long time ago before you got there.
Facts.
There you go. You learned another thing today.
Yeah, it comes down to discernment. It comes down to looking at the man's character. And that's why when we were talking about this last week, it's like money is not everything, because those leadership qualities and somebody who's going to be somebody who you can respect and who will make good decisions for you as a couple, that's what's more important than all of those other things.
I don't agree, but I hear it still. I like I said, you said that women be picking guys based off their willy and how they look and so.
And you know that's true.
No, but women do. I'm not one of them, so I don't really care.
No, I'm just saying that girls do that.
Love it. I told you, girls don't care. But I'm a woman who has clearly said that I'm gonna pick a guy based on his financial situation,
But
based
that's
on
the
his
same
hygiene.
thing.
It's not the same
Yes,
thing. His
it is.
financial situation is not because he has a big willy or small willy. Heck, he could be super rich but have a small willy. What does that mean?
But it's still something that doesn't make him necessarily a good leader, especially when you said
No,
you don't
but-
even care if he's a criminal or not.
Okay, yeah, and I still will not care if he's a criminal or not. Good guys are finish last, and everyone knows that.
So what you're saying
Nice
makes
guys
no
finish
sense
last.
What you're saying makes no sense because you're saying, okay, it comes down to discernment, but I would still date a criminal. That doesn't
Yeah,
make sense.
because the criminal still needs enough discernment because he knows what he's like. He knows he has to do. He's living a certain lifestyle. No, because you're like, look, a normal average Joe is gonna live a normal average Joe life. Is gonna pick a normal average Joe woman, and most of the women that go for normal guys are trying to be picked anyways. Like, I'm not into
Why
that
wouldn't you
pick
try
me
and be
shit. I've already
picked?
said.
Don't you want to have a man? Don't you want to have a relationship? I think this pick me thing is just a shaming language to put women down.
No.
When
It's
women do want to be picked.
women want
because
to
who
be
doesn't want a
picked.
relationship
Women want
in
to be
life?
picked. Everyone wants partnership in this life. Everyone wants
Exactly.
to be with
So
someone.
then what's wrong with being a pick me then?
No,
If you need to be picked.
there is a
How?
lot wrong with being a woman who wants validation from a man. It's mental, bro. It's not okay. A woman who puts a man above her is clearly suffering from a lot of internal issues, girl.
No, that's
like,
not
yeah,
necessarily
you are.
true. It means that you're smart.
No,
If
it doesn't mean
if
that
you
it
choose
means that you've been
right, if you
indoctrinated
choose
by
right.
these niggas or by
No,
these
it
men,
means-
by these men that are like, you know what? You've probably
you're
sat there
thinking
and
that
read.
way-
No,
Hey,
you probably
one
sat
at a
there.
time. One at a time.
Like, you know what? Men will go and talk about, I want a woman like this, I want a woman like that, I want a woman like whatever, like a woman who is based off fantasy. Exactly. Yeah.
How's
The
it
woman
based
that
off
he
fantasy?
wants in his heart.
Hold on.
A woman that he actually...
No. It's not fantasy because a lot of our grandparents were like that and our great-grandparents was like that. And guess what? A lot of them stayed married for a long time.
They're not around no more.
Yeah, because
Exactly,
because
they're
the
gone.
mentality has changed of the people that are here in society now. Society has changed and it hasn't got better. It's got worse, if you notice. That's why there's a lot of single mothers and
There's
a lot of these
always
children.
been single
I never
mothers.
said there
There's
was.
not
I
as
never
many as
said there
now.
wasn't any single mother. I said there's more. And guess what? The offspring of these broken homes are not doing well. So if we look at it this is logic versus emotion. If you look at it logically, it's not actually a good thing. That's why I just find it wild that like women will be upset or try to degrade men for saying they want a traditional, this is fantasy. Bruh, it's actually better for society if men are on that vibe. Unless you want men to just be like, I'm going to get money so I can stunt and just smash girls and then that's it. And just have a baby mama somewhere. It's one or the other. Like, you can't have everything. Like, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, married men are the ones who visit the strip clubs and pay for pussy the most. So what does that mean? And that's a man who's in a traditional relationship. What does that mean? Married men commit the most. A lot of marriages today don't last, but our grandparents' marriages last and blah de la de la de la. We're not our grandparents. Like, we are
I know. We got
evolved
city
versions
girls.
of them. Do you get?
We got city girls
I'm
on the
just
internet and
saying.
OnlyFans. Yeah.
And that's you can say that that's a step in the wrong direction for a lot of people who are easily influenced. But if you know yourself, you're not going to get caught up in this mess. Like, and if you know what you want, but like I said before, and I always say, a lot of people don't know what they want. So there are women who are happy to be pick-me's.
Do you think
I want a man.
do you think women that are pick-me's are unhappy?
Well, I don't know. I'm not pick-me. I'll never fucking
No,
know.
but
I
okay,
wouldn't
no,
know.
but you
I'm
seem
sorry.
you
I
have
don't
an
know.
opinion.
Shit.
No, but you have an opinion about pick-me's. So what
They're
do you
bad
what do
for
you
women.
what do you think about
They're
them?
bad for other women. They are bad, and they are like, I don't know.
Wait, what is a pick me? Can you just like
Yeah, what is a
define
pick
what
me?
it is?
A woman who does the most for men's attention, approval,
To
trying
end up
to
having
be
a relationship?
whatever, to end up, fuck knows what a pick me wants, to
So
be
what's the
picked,
difference?
to be
Okay.
picked by a man.
Okay,
a
so
man will
what's the
sit there.
difference between? No, I'll let you talk for ages. Like,
No, let her have a go. We're not having this chat, bro. We're not having this. We're not having this. We're not having this. No,
Come on.
I don't want to let her have a go. I'm done.
All right, both of you like done. What do you think pick me is?
I don't know what
Well, I
Have
think
you ever heard of it before?
it's the first time. It's the first time that I hear
Yeah.
about that. But I understand what she's saying because in the way we're just there waiting for somebody to tell us, yeah, she's good. Continue, like not like she's gonna stand up for herself. But after it's depends. It's not just that. Like, I mean, for me, it's just depending. Yes, for sometimes you might need your man to come and tell you, okay, it's good like that or whatever. But sometimes you don't. Like, you can do the stuff by yourself. Like, do you get what I mean? So,
I don't really understand why it would be a bad thing to want to be picked.
Yeah, but you're a guy, so you're never gonna see it like that, and that is the truth. A
Yeah,
guy
but we
is
don't
never
you think
gonna see
every
it like
woman
that.
wants to be
No, not-
be with somebody at least?
Every woman and every man. It's not just women, men as well.
Yeah,
Want to
and
be
men do what it takes to appease women for women to pick them as well. And men don't argue this. Men get money
Exactly.
because they know women want a man with money. Men go to the gym because they know the women like a guy that's fit. We don't argue this thing. So I don't understand why if men start to say things that they want and then there's women that are like, yeah, you know what? We should do these things that men want. Why are they a pick me all of a sudden?
Exactly, because what it is, it's shaming language for women who want to have the qualities that a man would want in a wife or in a partner. So, like, you're saying that it's brainwashed by society. Well, aren't women brainwashed by society when they post pictures of their ass and are talking about all of this? They sexualize themselves and then complain when men sexualize them. That's all brainwashing from society. That's seeking validation from men. Women are putting themselves out there on social media. No, don't start over talking me because I literally can't.
I beg you, don't chat to me like that. I'm letting you, just don't talk to me like that because I've not said anything, girl. I've actually not said anything. So don't say anything.
I saw you
Have I said
getting ready.
anything? Have I said anything?
Just
Have I said
carry on what you
anything?
were saying. Just
Have I said
let her
anything?
finish. Go on.
So all this pick me stuff is honestly just shaming behavior, and I don't think there's anything wrong with a woman wanting to do her best to be a good woman to find a man because no one wants to be alone. It's not cute when you're alone and you're single and you're in your 40s, you have no kids, or you're a baby mama. That's not cute. Nobody wants that in life, and nobody wants to be alone. Like, stop selling this narrative that women are better off alone. They're not. So if you're doing everything you can to be a good woman, to find a good man to pick you, what is wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that.
Cool, let's dead that one, man. Flipping heck, man. Make sure you're hitting the like button, man. This is lit, fam. Yeah, they're about to... Yeah!
No, 'cause hold on. I will never be a pick me because I pick men. And you're saying, like, I'm just like,
All
what do
of you
mean?
pick men. Women always pick men,
No,
though.
but it's not. Do you know what a pick me is? You've heard it before. You
I've
know
heard of-
this term. A
I've
pick
heard
me
of these
shot.
things.
You've heard a pick me shot. A pick me. A
Yeah.
bitch that just wants to get picked. Like just wants to get picked.
You
whole
all wanna
mission
get picked.
is no. We don't all want to get picked.
So what do
I
you
do
want
the
then?
picking. A man's gonna make me feel like he's a rare commodity and that he should pick me over the rest of these bitches. No. I do the picking. I choose and pick who I want to be with. I'm not this. I don't get it. Women who
It doesn't
actually
make
just
sense.
want this approval.
Men
Shut up.
propose to
Women who
women.
shut up. Women
You
who
don't
want
propose
shut
to men
up.
if you wanted to
Shut
get married.
up.
Don't tell me to shut up.
Shut up. Women
Rude, man.
want to be picked. Women who want to be picked are just
All right,
The
cool. You
worst.
don't like pick me's. That's like, you've said it
it's
about
not.
15
It
different
icks me
ways.
though, man.
You said it 15 different ways. It don't matter. Listen, at the end of the day, I
'Cause you
just...
clearly don't
no,
know
no,
your
no, no, no.
words.
Let me say what I'm saying.
Right.
Whether you're picking a guy or a guy's picking you, you want to be with somebody that you actually want to be with. Yeah? So, therefore, you're going to put yourself in the best situation to gravitate to that right guy that you're looking, or right girl you're looking for. I think that is kind of redundant to keep saying pick me, because at the end of the day, nobody wants to be by themselves. Nobody, bro. Like, nobody. Like, you could say all the guys that you date or you've dated, they were all pick me's. Why? Because they had money, they took you out where you wanted to go, they bought you a watch, they did all these things. They did the most for you. So are they pick me's? When guys go to the gym and they try to get buff and all of that, and they try to look swole and all of that, are they pick me's?
King, I hear what you're saying, but a pick me is not a man. A pick me is a woman. And
No,
you can't be,
it's
you
the
can't
same
be,
logic, fam.
Yeah, but it's not the same because we're not the same.
Well, because it's women.
100%.
When women do it, it's an issue. But when men do it, it's okay because you're a woman and you date men. So men should do everything they have to do to get you. But if it's you doing what you need to do for the man to want to be with you, there's a problem now. This is dumb. Like, this is dumb. Like, that's hypocrisy, bro.
Yeah,
Do you understand that?
And yes, it is hypocrisy because
By
life
you.
life does. I don't care. Life doesn't work like that. Life doesn't work with
Okay.
both ways. Because you'll sit
Okay.
here and make points about how men should be, and then women shouldn't be like that. You bitches are sitting here talking about like, some of you think that you're not equal. Some of you think you are equal. Like, it's fucked. I'm sorry. Like, I just think it's a little
Men
bit
and women
fucked.
men and women are different. That's it.
Yeah,
bruv.
okay, fair enough.
And you know that.
Yes.
And that's why you don't pay for men's dates and you don't pay for men's drinks in the club.
But a
Because
pick
men and
me
women
would.
are different,
A pick
right?
me would. A pick me
they-
is a
No,
woman
they
that
wouldn't.
would.
No, they wouldn't.
A
No, they
pick
wouldn't.
me,
They wouldn't.
pick
No, they
me. Then you don't know what a pick me is. A woman who wants to get picked is a woman who does the most for a man, and a woman who
Right.
pays for dates is a woman who does the most for a man. It's attention, love, whatever it is that she wants from a man. Women. That's a pick me. Yes, it is.
Okay. If a woman wants to go out of her way to do nice things for a guy that she wants to be with, she's a pick me.
I'm talking about like. So hold on.
I can repeat it again if you want.
No, yeah, but slow down.
I'll slow it down. A woman is a pick me
Yes.
if she goes out of her way to appease the man that she wants to be with.
Yeah, but
So she's a pick me if she does that. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because clearly she's doing the most. I'm not going to lie. If she's not with him, if you want to be with someone, no, hear what I'm saying. You want to be with this person, so he's not yours already. So you're working towards being with someone. Because
No, this is a continuous thing, fam. My last relationship, yes. She continued to do nice things for me and go out of her way. Yes.
I'm saying that there's women who will sit there and look at will sit there and listen to what requirements you might have even made up on the spot about how you what you would want, and then go out of their way to be that woman for you. So she's not already like that, but because she seeks your approval, your girlfriend's not seeking your approval.
Oh, yes, she is.
No, but she's not seeking your approval
can you
in
tell
that
me?
way. She's not seeking for your approval in that way. She actually genuinely wants to make you happy. There's a big difference. Like,
And
not your
approvals
approval.
and she would want me to approve of how she behaves and the things she does as well.
What do you mean?
There's certain ways I want her to dress, certain ways I want her to behave, the people that she surrounds herself with, and she has appeased those things for my approval, blood.
That's different. That's because she
You just
is-
asked me
No,
and I just told you.
Okay, and I
You're
said,
always moving the goalposts. Like he answered the question, then you change
oh
it,
my
and then he answered the
God.
question, then you change
Oh
it.
my God, shut up.
Don't
Anyways,
tell me to shut up.
Shut up. Go on.
Oh. So disrespectful.
Moving on, man. I have to take control, blood. You're emotional, bruv. You get me? He's emotional. See? Man has to be the leader, see? See? That's why a man's a leader.
No, you're not the
Yeah,
leader.
the leader,
Don't
bruv.
use that.
Leader.
Don't
I am the
use
leader.
that. Don't
King
do
Rich's
that.
podcast. Remember that,
my
yeah?
God.
I'm the
That's
leader,
his
bruv.
show. He is
yeah?
the leader.
I'm the leader, bruv.
No, he's the leader
anyway,
of you. He ain't leading me.
Bruv,
He ain't
We're on
leading
his
me.
show,
you're my
so
show
he's
still.
leading the show.
You're my show
He's
still.
the leader of
You're
you.
my show
Fuck
still.
off. The leader of
You're
you.
my
He ain't
show
leading-
still.
He ain't leading me.
All right, chill.
Ain't
All
nobody
right,
leading me.
look. Hey, next thing. Yeah? Take control still. Next thing.
Oh my. Me
Calm
and you,
down,
me and
man.
you.
Calm down. Anyway, so boom. Next thing we're gonna talk about. Make sure you hit the like button, guys, man, and make sure you hit the super chat. Support what I'm doing over here. It's not easy, bruv. It's not easy. All right. What advice would you give your son on getting girls? What advice? What would you say to your son? Like, if your son came to you and said, "Oh, mum, like, I'm having trouble. Like, I like this girl at school, but I don't know what to do." Like, what are you gonna say to him?
Always be kind with girls. I think it's the main thing. Always be kind. Always be a gentleman. No?
I like guys who are
Carry
mean.
on what you're saying. Don't worry about me. Go on. That's the advice. Be kind and be nice.
Yeah, always kind.
Always
Nice.
kind.
Respect.
Yes. Respect every girl there. Yes.
Are you taking a piss?
No, I'm trying to understand the advice you're giving.
That's the main thing.
The main one, yeah?
Yeah.
Just be kind and respectful.
Yes.
Okay, cool. What about you? What advice would you give to your son? Remember, he's your flesh and blood. You carried him for 9 months.
Advice to give to a girl that he likes.
No, just like he wants advice about girls. Like he's trying to talk to girls, but he don't know what to do. Like, what would you say?
Just don't move sexual too soon.
Mm.
That's my advice.
That's it.
Don't objectify the girl.
Mm.
Oh.
That's my advice.
Don't objectify the
Don't
girl.
objectify.
Is that it?
That's it.
No other advice.
You're not happy with that.
No, I'm just asking. I'm just like that. That's all the
That's
advice.
my big thing. Like, never objectify a girl and sexualize her when she doesn't want to be sexualized.
What if she does want to be sexualized though? Then what?
how do you know that she wants to be sexualized?
No, I'm just saying, like, how do you know? No, let's just hypothetically say the girl does. Now, what would your advice be?
But what's
Because there's girls in the world that do sexualize themselves. We do realize that, right? There's girls all over Instagram Explore page that sexualize themselves, right? There's girls on OnlyFans that sexualize themselves, right? So, hypothetically, since we know those are facts, what would your advice be?
the same? Because when I grew up, that's what I had.
So you're going to give your son advice based on your experience.
100%. That's my blood, right?
But do you represent most women though?
No, I don't. But
So that wouldn't be really good advice because he's not trying to date you like 20
most boys
10
are trying to
years
date
ago.
their mum anyways, let's be honest.
What?
Mo-
That sounds really incestuous. What the hell? What the hell?
most guys
Want
Are
to date
trying-
women like them.
like them. Yeah.
And
thank
most
you.
girls want a guy that is similar to their dad, right?
If they know him, yeah.
If they know him.
Thank you. Yes.
Good caveat. I like that. So
So-
if we know both of those variables are true, we don't really need to bring it up, innit?
Okay. So what are you trying to ask me
No,
now?
I'm asking you. No, I'm still asking you for the advice you'd give your son. Like,
That's the same advice I would give him.
Okay.
Just never sexualize a girl. Even if you're assuming she wants to be sexualized, just don't do it. Don't do it. Especially if you're trying to get to know her on a level. Just don't
what
do
if
it.
what if she's an Instagram model?
But most Instagram models, when they're in a relationship, it's not based on sexual.
Why are you jumping to he's already in a relationship? I'm saying how to
Alright.
get girls.
But,
You
like-
see how your mind works? Like
Alright.
you try to jump
Oh,
to
no.
the argument before the argument's there.
maybe it's only the job that she does on Instagram.
That's a job.
Doesn't mean but because
Most
I'm a
girls are not
Instagram
making money on
girl, doesn't
Instagram.
mean
Work home.
yeah,
You
doesn't
don't.
mean
Bruh.
I'm an Instagram model, so at home I'm gonna be
Okay,
a model.
let's even play that game. I'll play your
It's
game.
not
No, I'm saying let's play
always
your
be kind. You see, it's the right.
Yeah, but
Let's
nice
play your
guys
game.
finish last. Do you want a guy? Would you want your son to be when a kind guy chats to you? You like it, but if it's a kind guy that you can walk all over, how do you feel about that? No, because kind is like I feel like it's a given. I feel like you're a kind person, so like you're definitely probably gonna raise your son to be kind. So that's not
Yeah.
really a
You don't know if she's kind.
I am.
You don't know if she's
I
kind,
can
bruv.
tell she's
I don't
radiating.
trust nobody.
Yeah, she's radiating a lot of kind energy. So
What are you radiating?
energy.
Energy, let's go! Energy! Anyway.
So, like, what advice would you give your son when approaching or wanting to date a woman? Like, what would you tell him? Not just to be kind. Like, what else? What other values would you want him to have? Like,
When I say just to be kind, is the way like he talks, the way like he asks how the girl.
But yeah, Kim's right because like nice guys do finish last, and when a guy is too nice, the girl's just
Oh,
like,
you two
yeah,
on
I can do-"
agreeing now?
She's right.
Oh, they're agreeing now?
She's right about that one. And it's true because nice guys get taken advantage of by women because you're like, oh, you're too available to me. I can walk all over you. You don't have a backbone. Like you're not going to get respect from the woman.
Listen, you
No, I
gotta
say
be
kind.
cool to be kind in
I
this
say
world.
kind, not just a carpet for a woman. It's different.
You mean a gentleman?
I mean,
Yes, that's what I say. Kind.
So basically,
gentleman.
be the perfect line of kind and like hard at the same time.
I think what
Just be perfect, bro. Yeah, just be perfect, bro. Anyway, what about you? What advice would you give to your son about girls? He wants to talk to girls. He's getting into that stage now. What would you say to him?
in first I would say go see your father, and then
Good girl. Wow, the only one that said it. Wow.
I will be
Go
I
on.
will be like just like be respectful, try to like know
Ah,
the girl.
she's messing up now.
Yes, hey, be kind. A
When you come and
gentleman.
ask me, this
No,
is what I'm
go
gonna,
on. I'm
do you get what I
sorry.
mean?
Go on.
But like respectful, obviously, like you try to know the girl and stuff. You're not gonna come. You don't even look like correct. Like you know, like the minimum. I will say like for example, I don't know, like try to see what she like or like see, but not just come try to look like somebody that you're not, just to try to convince her to be like, do you get what I mean? Just like be you, be respectful. If you see that it's not working, just leave. Pretend somebody call you. But yeah, no.
I've got to go. That's funny.
Can I say something?
go
as
on.
well?
What do you think?
So I would tell my son to know that when he's going to start dating women, that he doesn't need women. Like, I think if a man comes to you like desperate for your attention or feeling like without you he won't be able to live on, like, I think if a man has that strong energy within himself where it's like
Energy, let's go.
where it's like he knows who he is, he's happy to have you there, but if you come, he's happy. If you go, he's fine. Because I think, like we were saying, the nice guys always finish last. So I would never advise him, like, and I would say to him as well, be friends first, like gauge the type of woman that she is, gauge the
Nah,
the
don't be
type of-
friends. You see, you messed up as well. Listen, man.
At least
You was
try
on
and
that,
get to know
yeah.
her.
You was on the right path, but you know, you still messed up. I don't blame you.
But what do you like? I mean,
You
that they
said
should
be
get to know
friends.
each other
No.
first.
No.
Okay,
So
you're right.
what
Men
advice
and
did
women
your
can't-
mum give you?
Don't worry about that.
This is what I want to know.
You're going. What
What
are you gonna
advice
say?
did your mum give you?
I don't go to mum. I've never gone to
So
mum.
she's never
for
given you
advice about
one
women.
piece of-
Never in my life. Ever. Hand on my heart. Ever. My mum can't give me advice about women. She don't date women. So how can she give me advice about women? Makes no
But
sense.
she's a woman.
It doesn't matter. Fish don't tell fishermen how to fish.
Okay.
Do you get it? What's wow?
It's just now it's making sense. We can understand why guys act on this way, because it's just guys telling them, yeah, act like this, act like this. But in
No,
reality-
actually, no. No, it's not. It's actually, guys listen to women far too much, to be honest. There's a lot of actually dating coaches for men that are women, actually, if you actually deep it. Go on TikTok, look up dating coach advice for men, dating advice for men. You're going to see a lot of women and they've never done it in their own life. They've never gonna. What was you telling me today about you went out and you did public interviews? You was interviewing women. What did you find when you was out talking to strange, random women out there? What did you find?
So yeah, so I was
Strange.
doing street interviews with my husband because we have a podcast and a channel as well. We do red pill stuff as well, and so we're going up to women in central London, and like, you know, I was approaching women and my husband was also approaching women. But like, for example, I would approach a woman smiling, like, you know, wearing a dress, looking very feminine, not looking like I'm going to rob her or like anything like that. And the level of rudeness was shocking. Like, and I'm not even trying to move to these women. So I don't even like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like them. I'm just trying to see if they're interested in doing an interview. So I was like, if I was a guy, I will never approach a woman on the street, ever.
Was you
Because-
surprised that like the like responses you was getting?
Yeah, I was surprised.
Yeah.
Because I genuinely, like, because of course some people were like, oh no, thank you, and smiled, and that's fine. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to if you don't want to. But there were people like being rude, screw facing, looking you up and down, like, and I just thought, imagine being a guy who actually is interested in this woman and then facing that type of rejection. Like, there's no need for rudeness, but that was honestly a very common response that we got.
Yeah, and obviously on my channel, I've done loads of street interviews, and that is standard procedure, bruh. Like, and bruh, that's just the life. So that's why when I ask you, lot, what advice would you give your son? Yeah, just be kind, bro. Don't sexualize them, bro. Like, it's like, bruh, like, you don't really know what you're talking about. I mean, and obviously you don't have to. It's not your job to. But I'm just saying, it's just like, I don't know. You lot don't really
that's
understand
how
where we're coming
you
from as
feel.
guys. Like, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
how you feel.
It's not about feel. She just told you that most women outside are rude. What do you mean? It's not about feel.
Whenever I approach women, well, that sounds crazy. But
Oh, is there something you want to tell us, fam?
no. But like, if I walk in the streets and I'm be like, oh, I like your jacket, I get a good response.
But
Like,
you're not a guy though.
but she's saying she spoke to women
Yeah.
and they gave her a bad
How many?
response,
Okay,
right?
in one day, how many women do you like? Just random
A
strangers?
lot,
do you-
actually. I'm a receptionist.
You told them no. Not in a. That's a different thing. You're at work. I'm saying
Right.
like just out in and about. How many women do you say? I like your jacket. I like your jacket. How many times do you do that?
Fairs, not a
That's
lot.
what I'm saying,
Not a lot,
like,
but
Go
And
on.
also, you're complimenting them, so you're not asking them for something. So their response will generally be positive if you're complimenting them. Most
Yeah,
of
you're
the time.
gassing them up. Oh, I love your jacket. Oh, really? Yeah, they're
Okay.
gonna have that.
All right.
They try to stop them to ask them for a pen. Yeah, now it gets techie, fam.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like I just get a good response from women. That's me personally.
Okay, but you
And
but
you're in
that's
central
different,
London,
though.
a very busy place. Like, not many people are going to stop for you.
Okay, if sex work was legal in the UK or in the US, how do you think it would affect like dating and like dynamics between men and women? How do you think it would change things? If it was legal for women to sell box, to sell vagina, how do you think it would change things?
At least I think it will be more easy. If you want this, you go get this. If you want like that, you get like that.
Easy for who?
Everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy for everyone.
Yeah.
Do you think
Yeah,
so?
because when you're in a
answer.
talking stage with a guy, they will let you know some of them let you know from offset, listen, I'm on a fuck thing. Sorry. I'm on a,
They want to
wanna-
smash. They want to beat.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then you are looking for something a little bit more than that.
Are you?
But I'm speaking for like girls who are looking for a little bit more than that. And you have guys that will come to you and be like, listen, I'm just on a smash thing. So it's like, or some of them won't say that. And then they'll tell you in the end.
Play the game.
They'll play the game. Yeah. So
What's
probably-
that got to do with women selling
Yeah,
box?
she's let her land. Go on.
it's got to do with the fact that they can get it any day of the week. And when they're ready, they can go to a girl who actually wants more than that. It's as simple as that.
What about in terms of women? How do you think it will affect women, the lives of women? If there was women out there that legally could sell their body,
You will easily find a guy who wants you on a serious level.
It's not
Easily.
easy.
Because it's not easy. It's really not. Dating wise, it's not easy.
do you think that like the mindset of women, let's say the women that don't sell their body, say there was women that sold their body,
Yeah.
and it would probably be a lot of women that would do that as well because there's OnlyFans. That says it all in it, yeah? So, boom, a lot of women will be selling box and a lot of them will be good-looking women selling box, right? So, how do you think that will change the behavior of the normal women that don't sell box? Do you think their behavior will change? Do you think they will be the way they are now or do you think they might change in some way?
I think they would stay the same. in my-
Really?
You don't think so? I
Fancy
think
that?
I think two things. I think
Do you? Only two?
yeah, like two things. It could go two different ways. Either nothing changes because everyone already basically sells box on the internet and in the streets. You know, there's still people on like 4th Street who sell box. There's still pimps. There's still all of that culture.
Yeah, but it's illegal though. That's the
it's
difference.
illegal, but it still happens. So if you legalize something like that, for the normal women, it might make them more competitive or make them more insecure or lead to like some of the stuff
What do you mean by
happening.
competitive?
you're competing with someone who has no strings attached.
Well,
Essentially.
essentially, but I mean, like, cool. Say there's a guy will look at a girl that who sells box for a certain price, and then there's you who doesn't sell box, and you're not gonna really allow someone to talk to you because you have requirements. So therefore, now everyone's competing for like this guy's attention or some shit.
Well, the woman that's selling box is not really competing. She's just there. She doesn't need to compete. The service is there. Like, it's if the guy that chooses. Am I gonna go to? I'm not even gonna get
Hold
into
on,
it. Not
sex
yet. I'm not gonna
work.
say what I think yet. But go on.
No,
You said
know
you
what?
thought two things.
No,
That's
but
only one.
No, because I shot myself in the foot with what I'm saying.
Probably did. Yeah.
Yeah, don't put this part in. Let me think again. I'll come back.
Yeah. It's good to think. So, what do you think would happen?
I don't think that there would be necessarily a competition because, like, kind of like what you were saying, you know, there's a difference between a man who actually wants a relationship with you and then somebody who just wants to smash. And we know that men are sexually driven because of the testosterone, because of all of the sperm that they're producing every single day. So maybe it would just change the marketplace to the point where, like, because he's able to get sexual variety and no strings attached through a woman who's selling sex, then maybe commitment would be somewhat easier, or like he would be able to see. I don't know. It's a bit hard. I'm not sure.
Is it?
Like,
I just think it filters out the ones that are just there for physical. It just filters it out.
Every
and it
man
just
wants
makes
physical. Even the nice guys, even the ugly guys, even the boring guys.
Yeah, but that's not their first
even the
priority.
small willy guys, they all want physical.
and that's their
physical?
first priority.
They want to bang. They want to be hard inside the vagina.
Yeah, but there's two different.
Hard,
there's-
veiny, thick, hard,
What if he's got a
rigid.
small one?
It can still be hard, just small, innit?
Micro penis.
Yeah, I'm sure they get hard. I don't know. I don't, but I'm sure they do get. I'm sure they can. But
there's-
yeah,
There's two different types of sex, though. No, one where it's just physical, and then one where it's emotionally connected.
yeah, maybe for you.
What the hell?
Yes, let's go. Emotional connection doesn't exist. Let's go. Anyway,
It does, though.
Oh, no, I'm joking.
During sex.
I'm joking. Nah, for real. I hear that. I hear that. But really and truly,
What's the
it
question
goes to the it both goes to the same ending, bruv. Busting a nut. Doesn't
Yeah,
it?
but it's a different kind of bust a nut with
No,
each
chasing
guys.
a nut is the nut.
The nut feels whether it was
emotional.
emotional or if it was like I don't care, it still feels great.
That's why you have to make sure you get your nut. Yeah.
Per.
Per.
Get there before they get there.
Right, that's on you lot still. So what was I gonna say? Like, boom, like what I think, yeah, if women could sell their body, yeah, and it was legal, like boom, like 9 a.m. selling box, yeah, like I think that you lot wouldn't be the same girls, bruv. You lot would have to change, bruv. Yeah,
Why?
you could shake your head, but the truth will set you free, and you, blood. But you're married, so you're not in this thing.
I'm engaged.
That's good. Clap for yourself. Oh, she lied. Flipping liar.
To the streets.
She's married to say that again. Say it. Say you're married to the streets. Look at that camera there.
I'm engaged to the streets. I haven't said my vows yet.
Sensational. Sensational. So yeah, basically what would happen is men would not have to simp no more because they can just buy vagina. So why would a guy need to simp? Even the guys that are ugly would be getting vagina. Even the guys that are boring would be getting vagina. Every man would be getting vagina because you can just go and buy it. And guess what? Another thing, little caveat to that. It'd be cheaper to buy box than to date a girl that wants £500 dates. It'd be cheaper because the market value of box would go down. A lot of women would start selling box. A lot.
Well, how about selling?
Whatever you like.
What about selling dick?
I'm talking about women though.
Yeah,
selling.
but you're
Oh
saying
yeah, prostitution.
sex
It'll be
work.
everyone. It'll be everyone.
Exactly.
Yeah, but think about it. Yeah, women don't have to really look high and low to get willy, bruv. It's not that hard.
So
bruv.
why do male escorts exist?
I don't know. You tell me.
How would I know?
So why are you talking about it then?
you're
Why are you so interested, fam?
But they
Where are they? Where are they?
they're on the internet. There's male escorts.
Then tell me about them, bruv.
I haven't used their services.
But you've seen their adverts.
Everyone sees their adverts.
I ain't.
They're on the internet.
I ain't.
Well, why would you see them?
And there you go, because I don't want to know. But it's cool. But anyway, the point of the matter is, I'm just saying it from a man's point of view, it would make the market value of box would go down because you can easily get it.
What do you mean the value of
Yeah,
vaginas?
I agree with, I get what you're saying. Like that makes a lot of sense because like right now men are competing for box, whereas when they're getting it for free, they're not going to have to compete. So all of like if a woman's only offering box when he can go and pay for it and not have to be interesting or be game or do anything like that.
Or listen to your crap.
Oh, listen to your
A
crap,
man
then
likes
he's going
to-
to do that. And I just think that it would actually make women fix up and be better and maybe become pick-me's because
You'd have to
they're
be.
trying really hard
You'd have
to
to
get
be.
that commitment from
You'd
a
have to
man.
no, seriously. You lot would have to be pick-me's because you wouldn't have no choice. Like, or just be by yourself.
Here
And
what
then you can buy Willy, like the adverts that you saw.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Hear what I'm saying, my nigga. I'm not being funny, but people buy box anyways. Even if it was made legal, it's something. Prostitution has been something.
But the
that,
value would go. You're not catching
No,
it.
I know
The
what you're
value would
talking
go
about,
down.
value, but
So
no,
even
because-
a normal woman would not. Even a normal woman would see that. Well, this guy could probably get box anytime he wants. I'm not special anymore.
Okay, if I'm selling virgin pussy and then
If are you though?
yes. So then what? Then what?
Are you?
Then people have to bid for it, and then what? Don't do that.
Don't do what?
You're
Don't you
asking
remember
me-
you've been on my show bare times? You know, you
And?
said some stuff.
Like,
Because I was editing a video today and you said some mad stuff on that video. Bruv, what's it, in 2 days, fam? Yeah, you said some mad stuff, so don't lie.
no,
don't come here and lie,
wait,
bro.
What am I lying?
Don't
I'm
come
not a
here and
virgin. I
lie.
didn't say I was a virgin. I said I'd sew my hymen. I'd pay for my hymen to get put back in.
What?
I told you that.
Is it? How much was that?
And I told you it was $3,000 in Iran.
Wow, you're a whole liar, bro.
I'm just saying.
You're a whole liar.
What? Have we not had this conversation?
No,
Go back and watch the video.
whatever.
So the male prostitute thing is not going to work in the same way because women don't just want sex without any emotional connection with the man. Like that's not what what women truly want.
Oh, she
It's
said,
not going to work the same
what?
way.
Hold
Not
on.
always.
Talk.
Not always.
It depends.
It depends. It depends.
Yeah, but I think that if a woman is doing that, then she probably, might need to get some help. She might need to get therapy because at the end of the day, yeah,
She
because
needs
at the-
therapy.
No.
Because at the end of the day, women can't have sex like
Wow.
men. Women can't have sex
Go,
like
go,
men.
let her go, go on.
Women don't have sex the same way men have sex. We release a bonding hormone. We want emotional connection. We want love. So if you're going around, and
Not
thinking
every
that you
girl's
don't
like
love-
that. I'm
Tristy
gonna have
loves
to
that
correct
myth,
you.
you love that myth. You love it.
But-
There's some
Don't-
girls that just want to beat. Like,
And
I'm
I'm
being
not one
honest
of
with
them.
you. There's some girls that just want to beat. Like,
do you
I've run
think-
into girls like that.
No,
But King, do you think that there's like an underlying issue there? Like I've heard you say this before. I think I was watching a clip from you before saying that when a woman is out there being promiscuous, something like that, she obviously maybe didn't have a father in her
Yeah,
life.
I'm
she's
sure.
seeking
Yeah,
that love
I
and
agree with that.
attention.
I agree with that. But the reality is there could be a reason why she's like that. There's more than likely a reason why she's like that. Yeah, but at the end of the day, there are girls that don't mind just slamming a guy because he's cute. There's girls like that. I've run into girls like that.
And
They don't want a relationship. They don't want nothing. They're like, oh, we're just having fun. We're friends. That beat.
And they don't have any parental problems at all.
Oh,
And they
you
probably have a
you can't
daddy
really
issue.
really say that, like, because you don't know every single one of them.
But it's not just
But I'm just going from what I've ran into before. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Unless you have friends that are like that.
No, I've
Go on, elaborate.
I'm just saying I didn't like the
They need
narrative of
therapy.
like the girls need therapy and they have daddy issues, or is that what you're getting at?
I think that if a woman honestly goes around and is potentially putting herself in those positions, that there's something else going on. Okay, maybe the therapy thing is taking it slightly too far, but at the end of the day, I think that there's something going on there. Something's not right because at the end of the day, that's only going to be detrimental to the woman. It's not going to help her life. It's going to hurt her. It's potentially going to, or it's obviously going to add bodies to her body count. And what's she going to get from that other than probably just emotional damage?
Bodies. So let me ask you this because you don't agree with that,
here we
yeah? Do you think that that's a common thing that women will just like want to just sleep with random guys with no strings attached?
I don't
Do you
think it's
that's
a
normal
common thing. I don't think it's
Okay.
a normal thing. But there are girls out there that
So
have
it's
been-
abnormal.
There are girls
So
out
it's,
there.
if it's not normal, then it's abnormal, isn't it?
All right.
So what does abnormal mean? What does abnormal mean?
Can I finish?
No, I'm just trying to, help you out. No, go on.
There are girls out there that have been in relationships where it hasn't, I don't know, like it hasn't been good. So they don't want that connection.
But I get what you're saying, but that's just proving my point because she's been in a relationship where things weren't good. So now she's hurt and she's like, I'm going to go and be a bad bitch. I'm going to sleep with everybody. And then I'm just going to get hurt in the end anyway.
But she's not getting hurt because there's no connection.
Yeah, no. If
There's
she's,
no-
if,
No, she's
if
just
it's,
catching bodies, isn't it?
if
But-
it's what you want and what you like there is no problem with that.
There's
She might have
promiscuous
issues
women.
or
They're
not,
called
but-
nymphomaniacs, ain't they?
No.
Well, no.
I think there's nothing wrong with that. It just, I want a good night. That's it. maybe I don't wanna.
What if it's a
I
rubbish
don't wanna-
night? What if it's a what if you
So
thought
you go for something.
What if you thought it was gonna be a good night, but it ended up being a rubbish night?
Oh,
Then
really
what?
disappointing. And
Then you just added a body for no reason. And now you're gonna
Yeah,
have the
but
trauma
you need
of
to
that.
try.
Now you have the trauma of that
So
thing
you just
rattling
block.
around.
No, you just block. You go
Yeah, you just
Block and
added the
go.
body
for
in it.
something else.
There you go.
I just think that that's a feminist narrative that young women have been sold. Biologically, we're
Or
releasing these
sometimes you bust a
hormones.
nut, you're like, ugh.
Yeah, you might not even like her in the end. And so
Maybe you
Yeah.
didn't like her in the start.
And maybe she doesn't like him either.
It don't matter because
Yeah.
I still won. There you go.
So did she? She got.
But why?
I didn't- she
did
might
win.
she may not have bust, so she didn't win.
She may not have bust, but she was intentional about how she went about trying to have a good night. She's
But
got
what
what she
if it was
wanted.
good for him and it wasn't good for her? Because it's gonna be good for him, guaranteed. He's gonna bust a nut.
What if he's got erectile dysfunction?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, yeah. Whoa.
Well, then that's his problem, innit?
So he's
That's
not
actually
gonna
you
bust
both
her.
lost. You both okay. So the best case scenario, he's got erectile dysfunction and you both lose
What do you mean you both lose?
because you wanted a good night, but you
he
can't
can
have
still eat my pussy.
what with a floppy willy.
Yeah, eat. You better munch, nigga. I'm joking,
Yeah.
but I'm not.
Wow.
But you get
Foreplay
it.
is very
I
important.
got head. Like I got something out of it.
If you're not working down there, do something else.
Exactly.
Oh wow! You see how it don't depend now. It don't depend no more. When erectile dysfunction is involved, it don't depend anymore, bro. Do you know
I
what I'm
have
saying?
a friend who's a sex worker, and like, this is after maybe her client number 7.
Jesus Christ.
He came in, and I knew him, and he knew me, and I knew his baby mum.
You was there in the room.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What? So your friend who sells box,
Yeah.
you two was in the room. Then my man, the customer came in, and then you knew him. Rare. So what? Was they gonna beat with you in the room?
They did. He literally.
Hey, Jess, you. Wow.
No,
Let's
but
go.
She relapsed, and I was trying to talk her out of it, and she was like, "No," and I said, "Whatever, do your thing, but I'm not leaving."
So
And
what?
then-
You was just sitting in the chair, like, and they're beating.
Yeah, I found
Checking.
it interesting.
What position did they start off?
He literally like was ripping her clothes off, yeah, and I'm like, "Right."
Buttons are just popping off.
As in, like, he was so aggressive, you know, like that passionate stuff, yeah. I'm like, you don't know her, and I know you, and I know you, and it's crazy.
So when he walked in and you two's eyes locked and he's like, "Rah, you're here," and he's like, "Yeah, you're here. I'm still gonna beat this girl though. I don't care, bruv."
that's
Like
crazy.
how was the atmosphere in that room? That must have been interesting.
It was the first time I ever saw people have sex.
Was it the last though?
Well, yeah. Well, unless I'm watching myself do it before my celibate
But I
days.
was talking about in real life,
Anyways.
bro. Yeah. Go on.
Anyways, but she has over like maybe 700 bodies, and he ate her out. And I watched it, and I was like, no, there's nothing wrong with that. It's
Yes,
what it
there
is.
is something wrong with that. She's a scallywag.
So he's got high bodies too. So
It's different.
no, how can it be different? They're on the same vibe.
she's a
No,
prostitute.
she sells
and he's
box.
a guy.
He's the client, so he's the prostitute in a way.
How's he a
No, he's not
prostitute
selling his
if he buys the product? How does that? Because you
Consumer
buy a
custom-
Coca-Cola can doesn't make you Coca-Cola, does it?
No, but it makes me a consumer.
Yeah, but it doesn't make you a
make
drink.
you the-
It doesn't make you a beverage, does it?
Anyways, and I just thought this guy has done that and went home and kissed his son and posted it on Instagram.
Ugh.
And I just thought, this is crazy.
That's a wild.
Bruv, this world's mad still.
And his baby mom. And I thought, should I expose him?
Bruv, I just feel corrupted.
Would you do that?
do what? Ask you stupid ass questions on my show, bruv. What do you lot think of guys that buy pussy and that? What do you lot think about it?
Just not for me.
Why?
Nah. He's
No,
going-
he doesn't have to be your boyfriend or talking
So,
to you. Just a guy you know, like. And you found out that he buys box.
If he's not my man, that's not my business. But
What if he's your friend?
my friend,
Mm.
if that's his prerogative, that's his prerogative.
Oh, okay.
But I will be. But that's if he's happy to do that.
I'm sure he is when he busts his nuts, yeah. What would you think if your friend, a male friend of yours, was buying box? What would you think?
That's your business. Like, I mean,
Would you lose respect for him?
no, because I'm not gonna judge if he's that's what you want, get.
Okay, raw.
You can't touch this pussy if you buy pussy. Full stop. That's my stance. And don't go any deeper. That's it.
Oh my days. What would you think if a male friend that you knew and then you found out, oh yeah, like he buys vagina? What would your opinion? Would you lose respect for him?
No. This world for men is already hard enough to deal with dating and women and all these things. And I think men have needs. And I don't know. I wouldn't judge you, no. I think
Okay.
you do what you got to do.
Interesting stuff. Anyway, we're gonna wrap it up here. This has been a very interesting show, and I've had enough of these people. I want to go home. So yeah, make sure you're all hitting the like button. Don't forget to do that. And I want everyone to go around the room and shout out whatever they got going on, whether it's be Instagram, socials, business, whatever they got going on.
Hi, my name's Andrea. My Instagram is WRAY.R1_.
Some cryptic Instagram. Some code. Go on.
Hi, it's Kim. I'm back. I'll be back next week. Follow me on Instagram.
On time.
Follow me on Instagram. Kim Cash UK. I've got a new song coming.
What's the name of the song?
I'm joking. Shut up. It's a surprise.
This ain't shit but hoes and tricks. That was the song.
No, that's the sample.
Hey. But go on.
Yeah.
Is that it? Go on.
I'm Shristi Jade. Thanks for having me again, King. You can follow me on Instagram. It's Shristi Jade, SHRISTIJADE, and that's the same on YouTube. My husband and I also have an Instagram page and a YouTube channel where we're doing Red Pill content, podcast, and also street interviews, and that's SJ__Rose, ROSE. Thanks again.
Awesome. Last but not least.
I'm Yelena. I'm doing hair and nails. So if somebody is interesting, my Instagram is Yelena, YELENAH Beauty.
Awesome. And I just want to say I'm on a mad diet now, yeah? I just eat protein. Yeah, I eat cottage cheese with mangoes and Manuka honey. Yeah, but I don't even need the honey no more. I just need cottage cheese and fruit, bruv.
Just keep it as the fruit.
There's just
No
fruit.
cottage cheese.
But then it's just fruit then.
It's nasty.
Fruit's nasty.
No, the cottage cheese.
What does cottage cheese taste like? And she said it's nasty and she doesn't know what it tastes like. Anyway, with that being said, we're out of here. Peace!